Hi guys, so lockouts are in, and I've got the plumbing started on the freaking brakes. I got the line run to the back and down underneath the truck for the front. I gotta crawl under to the truck and start working. So, just an FYI. Don't attach those lines to the body. The whole purpose of the coils is to absorb the body flex. So you want to attach those to the frame. That way as the body moves, it's moving them coils instead of putting tension on the brake lines. Okay, that's the old four-way, which we're not running back the lines because that's going all the way to the rear end now. So that block, it's coming across this cross member. So I'm going to move that block up somewhere in here. No sense having it back that far. So I don't care about the brake lines that are in here, so I'm just going to take a set of side cutters and chop the lines off, and then I'll clean that block up. Okay, and that's the original four-way block. Currently I unscrewed one of the sides, but I'll get the rest of it off, clean it up. If by chance you don't have this block or yours is really bad, you can buy new ones of these. I wish I had a sandblaster. I'd put another line fitting in there and just blast it quick. It'd look like brand freaking new. Well, I don't have a sandblaster, but I got a whizzy wheel and a piece of sandpaper. Ain't perfect, but it's good enough for this truck. Okay, pressure switch will not screw into that block. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to have to get an adapter to screw into the block that I can screw the pressure switch in. Since I don't need 4 now, because the rear is running straight from the master cylinder, I'm going to turn 1 into the pressure port for the switch, and then I'll run the inlet for the front brakes and bolt front brake lines out the sides. Okay, that's one of the old clamps for holding brake lines, so I got that in there to figure out where it goes. There's another one right there. So I'm going to run the block right here. Now I'll come off the front axle right in that. I'll put the one front line to the bottom, one front line to the top, and I'll get that adapter and put the pressure switch in the back side. And I just got to run new wiring down. That'd be fun. Okay guys, I told you I'd show you how this thing works during the day. So, seems pretty cool. So, you want to find the 3/16 45, and then you need pointed one, and you want to find the 3/16 45 inverted dies. So this slides right into the little slot. Your dies go together and it's offset, so the lower side goes down. remember to put your fitting in. I did it again last night. Flared it up and didn't have the fitting on it. Your line goes in flush with the end of the die. Make sure your dies are all the way in. Tighten her down. Then you screw it in so your first fitting goes right inside the pipe. Then you tighten your freaking line and you just pump it. Okay. Release the pressure, back it off. See it, you got a perfect bubble flare. So Ford cars, there'd be your flare, but we got to do a double flare. So then you put the pointed piece in, run it in to where it goes into the center, tighten her down, pump it till she's tight. Back her off. Pull it out. And you got a perfect flare. Perfect double flare. Okay. For some reason that elbow did not like the new fittings. So I had to cut the old fitting off the old line and flare it onto the new tube. And so far I got it coming through, across. Oh! And there's that block. So I got the input, the right brake. I'll put the left brake in here, pressure switch in here. This is the rear line. Going back, and when it's all done, I'll fasten it to the frame so it's all secure. Okay, I've got the driver's side to go. I just need that short piece of pipe from the driver's side back to the block. This is what I got left out of that 25-foot roll. So if you did 1.5-inch pipe with 3 coils and didn't cut the rear longer than it needed, you'd be damn close to be able to do this whole truck in 25 foot. 30 foot is perfect with mistakes. Just saying. Okay, on the rear line, I got the rear brake hose off. When you put the new hose on, make sure you got your copper washer. The other side has a clip. So you got your copper washer, goes up to the bracket with a clip. I got knock that on, and then flare my line, cut it off and flare it so it fits.